Arkane is standing on business and standing on their principles as they put out an open letter to their parent company, Microsoft, to ask them to divest from Israel due to the ongoing genocide that's happening in Gaza. A move that comes at no small risk to themselves because Microsoft loves to shut down studios, so I very much commend them for doing this. They don't mince words, they call everything exactly what it is, and I'm going to read directly from their open letter. I think it's the best way to go about this and trying to summarize it. It's a very long letter, so I'm just going to read one paragraph from it, but you should go and read the entire letter for yourself. Very easy to find. Just type in Arkane Studios open letter to Microsoft. You'll find it. We think that Microsoft has no place being an accomplice of genocide, and as Microsoft employees, we don't want to be a part of the sinister project for Gaza. Moreover, we think it's our responsibility as tech workers to raise the alarm and ensure that our technologies are used to make voices of the oppressed heard and not facilitate their demise. They also list out a number of demands, so I'm going to go ahead and read that as well. In order to ensure the future of the Palestinian society, we join No Azor for Apartheid and their demands that go as follows. Terminating all of the ongoing or future contracts with the Israeli occupation forces, disclosing all ties to the Israeli military, as well as conducting a transparent, independent, and public audit of Microsoft technologies, contracts, services, and investments to make sure that they are not used to violate the United Nations guiding principles on business and human rights, the Geneva Convention and their additional protocols, and Microsoft's own human rights statement in Palestine or anywhere else, calling for an immediate and permanent ceasefire in Gaza, and then finally to uphold free speech and ensure the protection of pro-Palestinian speech and the safety of all allied employees, as well as any actions, fundraising initiatives, or internal company platforms. With TikTok just updating their terms and conditions, I don't even know if I can say genocide. I don't know if anyone's going to see this video, but Arkane is calling it what it is, so I'm going to call it what it is. Again, this is coming at no small risk to themselves, so shout out to Arkane for doing this. Hopefully more Microsoft-owned studios are going to speak out and sign a similar letter to Microsoft demanding that they divest from Israel. It was not that long ago that Arkane was just under Bethesda, and Bethesda is just a games company, and then this giant tech conglomerate buys them and has all these dealings around the world that have nothing to do with the video games that these guys make, but unfortunately they are now owned by this tech conglomerate. So I respect them for feeling that it's their responsibility to speak out about what their bosses are doing. Hopefully more game studios follow suit.